Everybody, it is the one Gingerbread Live on YouTube. The game is SnowRunner, and as posted earlier, I found a really, really old cabover that needs some attention, because that's what I do. I find old shit and I use it. I think I showed this truck before and said we were going to give her a rip. But to make it a little interesting for you all, I'm going to take it in here and show you this guy's motors. This is the one we're using here. He has these and this. We're going to use this. Because it said stock-ish. And with this frame, it's basically the frame of a new military vehicle is what it is, with this cab added on it. So I decided if we're going to use old school, we're going to use old school. So the engine, of course, if you look, is based on the SnowRunner F750 Ford. And this is called the Dirge. And we're going to give it a rip. We're going to use this old dog with an old dog engine. I mean, it will not go very fast. Using the F750 motor, but big tires makes all the difference. The suspension is all updated. This is an updated truck, most assuredly. Very nose heavy because I have a weighted front bumper, so it drives, basically this drives like the Mercer almost. But it is an old school cabover. We're using a B-class motor from the F750 in it, which is very, very not powerful on a big truck. Which is, if I put this thing in automatic, you'll see by the 4-speed, like the F750, the high range on the F750 is faster than the automatic, so here you go. That right there will show you. Here's the proof. This thing is old, but it'll do it. I have faith in it because it's run. The body is a new age to military chassis, and they retrofitted the cab on it and gave us the ability to have an F750 motor in it, which isn't a bad motor. It isn't a lot of power, but did I go to the right place? I don't think I went to the right place. I think I'm lost. I think I'm lost. Oh, I gotta go way over here. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We'll just go through here and drive there. As you can see, This thing is not OP. It's got good tires though. I used this guy's tires and rims because they look good. They look good. And the tires are OP, but the motor and the transmission are not. So, we got one thing going for it with two really bads. A very underpowered engine and transmission. But we got good suspension and tires. With a nose-heavy cabover. It's got a weighted, like I said, a weighted front bumper. So when I'm hauling, this thing won't try to pull a wheelie. But there isn't really enough power in this thing to probably even pull a wheelie if we wanted to. Like I said, it's the F750 motor. So you can barely make it over the road. Oh, I'm not even in all-wheel drive. That would be why. My allergies are kicking tonight, so I apologize if I'm sniffly. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Okay. Anybody else as confused as I am as to what the hell is going on here? There we go. And of course, my Dobie is making an appearance. How you doing, baby boy? I think this guy needs to work on the truck. Like I said, the transmission and the engine are like... Either I got the wrong transmission in this, or we're gonna have to recover it. Okay, so you guys can see I'm not joking here. This is the one that I'm using. The power rate ratio is B, A, and A. This is the one that was originally in it. I put this one in it. So... that's the heavy haul. So I got the tow and haul transmission, the 4-speed in it, which is like the weakest one. And I've got the weakest motor in it, which is out of an F750. So I'm wondering what the deal is with. I think what it is the frame's just too heavy for that motor. And it can't get the power it needs to go. So we're gonna try this engine, because as you can see, this is the second strongest engine right there. I want to use this one though. Fuck it, we're gonna use it. I think what it is the gearing. The way he set up the gearing and the transmission, it's more for road haul than off-road. And if that is the case, we will have to switch it to that other engine to give it more torque in order for the transmission to work. Maybe taking that weighted front bumper off would help, because that's a lot of weight on the front of the truck, but I don't want to do that. I have the weighted front bumper on because it's a cabover, and as you drive a cabover while you're hauling like a 6-slot trailer, it's not going to want to drive right. And this thing will nose plant just like a cabover. If you lock up the brakes, that ass end's gonna come straight up in the air. And it will flip it end over end. Which makes it very realistic. And I can show you. Yeah, see that? Just like the real deal. Because it's got that weighted front bumper on it. Like I said, this thing drives pretty much exactly like the Mercer. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Bo-do-do-do-do. The anchors don't even touch the ground. There we go. Now they still don't touch the ground, but yeah, they ain't gonna fit. Just as I thought. My Adobe is getting very, what's the word I'm searching for? Adobe. Clingy. One's loving. Give you some affection. It's my good boy. My good boy. Man, you're so big. Just such a big dog. 100-pound Dobie. He just does not fuck about, dude. He's a big boy. He is a big boy. I love how people are all like, Dobies did not get 100 pounds. Come pick his ass up, homie. You'll find out real quick they do. Especially when you put him on the dog scale at the vet. And he's 103 pounds. And he ain't fat. He's just a healthy dog that runs around that yard patrolling all the time. Okay. Now, where are we going to get service parts? Service parts. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Way over here. That is a long drive from here all the way over to here to drive all the way back over here. That is not going to happen. So... where is it? Where is it? This is my other go-to. See, now this thing's faster than the truck we're driving now. And this is a cabover. I think it's using this chassis, to be exact. Using this chassis for that cabover, I believe. One like this. Not exactly this one, but one like this. You see what I'm saying? That truck that I'm using is one of the first that was ever introduced as a cabover in the mod menu. So... for it to even be working is blowing my mind after all these updates. Tells you how good some of these guys are when they make these trucks. But we're going to take the Verone, we're going to get the service spare parts, and we're going to take them over to the load and do what they call a hot drop and load it in onto the trailer. And we're going to get that going. So, I mean, driving. The whole point of the game. Driving. Driving different vehicles, having fun with them. And I will. This has been a surprisingly good off-road truck after you put these tires on it. Everybody else has said it's too top-heavy and all that shit. Put these tires on it, you won't have that problem. It holds pretty well off-road. Does really good across the rock. Does alright in the mud. But on road, definitely poor. These really aren't, you know, tires for the road. These are industrial grade tires. These are more off-road. I mean, they're best on off-road and rock. Because these are quarry tires. Oh, there's that save glitch. You'd think after a few decades they'd work on that. Let's get you some better sunlight. There you go. Oopsies. Look at that. I'll show you the off-road capabilities of this bad boy. I went the wrong way. Gave her the juice though, didn't I? We have fun and go through this way. See, because we gotta get over here to this road anyway, like over here. But I was thinking, you know, we could do a little off-road, have a little off-road fun, you know, and make our way over there, you know, going this way. But I mean, for time's sake, people don't want to probably watch that. Because this is going to be a very long drive anyway. You know what? Let's do it anyway. We're gonna have fun with it. Woo! I mean, we're playing in areas this thing shouldn't be going. That is for sure. Having a little fun. Woo! We're dragging a tree. Because we're playing in areas this truck is. There's some curves this isn't meant for, but this is some territory it is made for. The glow bugs, doing glow bug things. See, it's just so slow that it's like a little tank. But once it hits off-road, these tires are great on off-road. This is like the highest spec tire in the game for off-roading is these. I was thinking rock crawl, it can off-road really great with these tires. The mud, it's a little but you know, I'll trade a little on the mud, you know, for some really great off-roading. They're not awful in the mud either, you know, I mean, so you're not really losing a lot of, you know, like, when this thing touches a rock, dude, that's it right there, you see? She's holding on. She's got grip. Like, if you weren't using these tires, this thing would have already have flipped. Yeah, we got a very long drive. This is just the first leg of it. We're just taking this stuff over to another trailer that's going to be delivering to, I think, 2 or 3 different locations. But as you can see, the off-road capabilities of this thing is sick as hell. And this is just one of the trucks they give you in the game. Very fun truck. Very fun truck to use. For an in-game truck, it is very fun. But I mentioned it was fun. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm going to pause this up at the top of the hill and get you a better time of day so you all can see better. Because some might be watching on cell phones, or a number of my viewers watch on a cell phone. So we'll get it, we'll get you to where you can see better. But this is where we're heading. We're going through the cabbage to get here. Roll here, fuel up. Go here, load onto this trailer here. And then we're going to switch over to the 69 tilt cab I was talking about. So you all understand what's going on. This is the old truck I'm talking about right there. See, it's using a chassis like this, but with that cab and an F750 motor is powering that. So it's going to be interesting to see if this thing makes it through there. This cab over here with the F750 motor on that chassis is going to make it with this heavy load. I'm pulling all of the stops of never going to happen. But we're going to see, man. I mean, that's what's making this fun. You know what I mean? It's the challenge. The challenge. You see what I'm saying? Anybody can take the Pepsi challenge and talk shit. But see him use a truck that's way overweight for the class that it's going to be hauling. The power to weight ratio is just disturbingly high for this load, and the truck has one of the worst power to weight ratios in the game. So basically, I've set myself up for failure intentionally for your entertainment. Change truck. Try this again. There we go. Now you see why I like cabovers? Get that thing revving. Go, big boy. It's hung up. Really? What the hell, dude? It's, oh my god. That was already a fail. See? Told you. Just kidding. But seriously, that was a fucking fail. We will do this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's okay. We have an Azov right here that'll help yank this little turd over. I'm telling you, dude, this is a little engine that could scenario, man. It can't even make a turn. Man, my Doberman is literally trying to kick me off my couch. Okay, let's switch. Change truck as of. Hey man, I told you it was set up from failure to begin from the word go, dude. Are we not surprised this happened? A top-heavy truck that has like a weighted front bumper that's not meant to haul a 6-slot trailer chock full of shit. It's like, yeah, it's... I wasn't surprised. Was not surprised to see that happening. Who would have thought? The Dooge. This is low range right here. This will tell you how slow this thing is. It is hilarious that the reverse gear on this thing is way more potent than all forward gears in low range. Oh, you know I ain't gonna give up, brother. Nobody said it was ever gonna be easy, but only a fool would give up. I mean, if you want to see somebody using a high output vehicle, go watch Zatanna. He'll show you the right vehicle for the job. I'm showing you the wrong vehicle for the job. That makes it more fun. I make chaos. That's what I do. I make chaos. Zatanna will show you all the pretty, most beautiful trucks in the world that will, you know, get you where you need to go A to B super quick. This is not one of them. This is a truck made to make your life a living hell for the fun of the game. Oh, this thing has seriously OP motors if I want to use it. I literally chose a B-class motor because it offered it. It's like, here, we're going to give you the motor out of the F750. So it's a BAB is what this truck is rated at. So you know a B-class motor hauling an S-class trailer, 6-slot is going to be a nightmare. It's going to be fun, though. That's what the thing is. It's going to be fun. For me, it's fun. For everybody else, they're all like, well, I don't want to watch this guy load him for 6 hours. I'm going to leave. You know, do what you want to do. I mean, I understand. I didn't know that the damn truck on turnaround was going to lock up into that tub of shit and end up making me have to do all this over again. The Mercedes is getting the crane bed combo. We'll see. I mean, the Mercedes that I'm already using are good ones. So, you know. I'm having fun with these trucks, dude. I mean, no shit. I see what the problem is. The crane is stuck because it's been wound up too much from the other side. There we go. Beautiful. Me, I'm just having fun. If they come out with, you know, they said I think they're saying they're gonna keep running this one. Even though Road Kings is coming out this year, they said that they're gonna keep making levels for this. It's just too popular to give up. And if they do, they're a fool. If they shut this one down and start focusing on Road Kings, they're a fool. This game right here is their bread and butter out of anything they've ever produced. To give up on this it would be the dumbest thing they could ever do as a game developer. I would never stop making levels for this game. The potential, like I said, you're set worldwide already on this game. So the amount of levels that you can make and trucks that you can introduce, dude, you know what I mean? People would go crazy for it. And this game is fun. It's already there. It don't need work. It's there. It just, the bugs need to be worked out. You know, as far as the terrain and everything, the terrain, the trucks, it's all gorgeous. So, I mean, you can't... What am I doing? I'm sitting here talking to you and I'm not even doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just saying, this game is already at the best you're gonna get for an off-roader game. There is none that will ever compare to this. They can try and they're all gonna fail, like miserably, because this is the off-road game everybody's been wanting. Now it's time to go fishing, because I'm not going to drive and turn and drive some more. Hell with that. We're going to do the lift and push. I don't think it's American Truck Simulator is the name of it. It's Road Kings. Is the one that Spin Tire's making. It's gonna be called Road Kings or some shit like that. I'll have to look it up again. I have a whole thing that I've been reading on it saved up in my phone with clips, all the data, everything. They sent it to me. I requested it. I need to read it up and then like actually get it posted. Well, the one that they said that this company was making, they said was Road Kings, and it was going to be based down south of the Tornado Valley in the Hurricane Belt region. If they changed the name, then they changed the name. But shit is always subject to change. It's still in development. But, I mean, honestly, playing Road Kings is, I mean, hopefully they make it neat for people. But I drove rig in real life. So, I mean, to me, it's like another 4 years of what I've already done, you know, or something, as long as the game lasts. I'm not really, you know what I mean? You're not gonna impress me much, dude. I'm just gonna say. I just want a Peterbilt. Well, I drove a 397 long nose, dude. So, I mean, I drove a 397. I had the 880 Volvo with the cat motor. That one I drove. I mean, these are real life. I've had the Kenworth long nose. That one I drove. I drove a lot of them, you know. A lot of companies were like, hey, man, you're good at what you do. Can you know. We got you over here. Why don't you do us some Beltline runs and go from port? I mean, shit, I had a dedicated that was running from Detroit to Rochester, down to the port of Miami, up into New York, then go across over into Oklahoma, pick up stuff there, go down into Texas, drop off furniture there, pick up tires from Goodyear in Houston, and then come all the way over into Fontana, drop those tires off in California, pick up a load there of furniture, drop it off in Salt Lake City, grab the shit from Salt Lake City, take it all the way over back to Rochester, Illinois to that car department again, and then do a return trip home and take 2 days off. It was a hell of a long road, hell of a long run. On the road, about a month straight, and I'd get a couple of days off. Get like 2 to 4 days off, depending on if they needed me or not. But I was making hella cash, dude. I was making $96,000 a year. And that was all legal, above board, Qualcomm'd. Wasn't messed up. It was just a straight dedicated run, logbooks done, Qualcomm logs. Everything, dude. You see what I mean about the transmission on this? It needs to be repaired. It's not working. See, even reverse don't want to work. The middle axle on this is locked up, see? See, and then it does it again. That's not gonna do for me. Vanilla diesel. Based on SnowRunner F750 tune. B, A, and A. Oh, sorry, it's B, A, and A. I think we're going to have to go back to the one that was originally on it. I just don't think that there's enough power going to the transmission. So we're going to try the one that was originally on it. Which is basically the motor, the same equivalent of power of the motor produced out of the one that we were just using, the Verone G. See, it works here. It's probably just that motor's not meant for that transmission. Well, we've ironed out that bug. We know that the low range is bugged on the when it's using the F750 motor. Guys gotta give this an old update. I don't think this thing has been updated in probably 4 years, 5 years. But also it's got a weighted bumper on it, and that's causing a little over, like, you see what I mean, how the tail likes to lift, because you got a really, it's like a 1,500 pound or a 2,000 pound custom front bumper to keep the front on the ground when you're hauling. Because it is a long chassis, it's going to want to try to lift off the ground no matter what kind of motor you have. When you start going uphill with a heavy load like we're using. So basically we're using the same motor right now that is in the Verone G. The one that I have in the Verone G is the one that this is. Going the same speed. It's got the same power. There's no difference. It's just the Verone G motor is in this, basically. I like how they're all like, this is a super modified 1500 horsepower diesel motor. No, it ain't. They're using motors out of this game. They're using the same motors out of vehicles in this game, and all they're doing is tweaking the power to them. This isn't tweaked. As you can see, it's not going very fast. This is a Verone G motor. You see, he tweaked the high range gear, but he didn't tweak the automatic. See, watch, I'll even show you low range. See? That's a Verone G low range right there all day. This is Verone G top end all day. You just watch me drive the Verone. This is exactly the same speed, everything of the Verone G. The only thing the guy did was say I have an 850 horsepower motor adjustment, and he adjusted the high end. You ready? This is what he did right here. This is all he did. He made this faster. Because that's really all you can do. Like, when you get these modders that are like, I have adjusted the, I have made an engine. No, you didn't. You did not make an engine. You picked an engine that is already existing in this game. You went in the mod menu, and you rewrote the code on the on its torque, on its power band, and on its top end. That's all you did. That's all you did. I know because I ran my own server on a few different games, and I owned the server. I had the ability and the capabilities to do that. So it's you're not impressing me when one of these modders is like, hey, you know, I did this. Dude, you took a slide gauge and typed in some decibels, my boy, on already existing motors is all you did. And I love fucking with them with that because they know it's the truth. And they really hate it being called out, you know? It's like, dude, you didn't do nothing impressive. Anybody could literally, if they had the mod menu in their fucking hands, would know how to change a 1 and a 0 to a 2 and a 0. But as I stated, Jimmer is cold-blooded, man. I'm not like I said, I'll give some of these guys their due. They made some really impressive shit, like Glitchworks, Invalid Redneck. I mean, them boys worked hard on their shit. That, you know they did. You know what I mean? They pieced together some really beautiful amalgamations of vehicles for this game, you know, and made it fun to play the game with these vehicles they have. I mean, there's so many of them that have done it. It's not just a couple of them, you know. I got a lower suspension, don't I? Yep. And I need to be able to see. I think I made a really bad decision on where I detached this. Yeah, see, low range works just fine here with his quote unquote stockish motor. The drivetrain works just fine. Well, what have we learned in class? We learned that this truck with the F750 motor has a glitched out issue with low range and not recommended to use it. Yes. So we're working on that. Now you guys get to see the nightmare is what we got to do with this, 6-slot trailer. And one of the worst maps ever produced for, using a 6-slot trailer. I mean, the level of fuckery this does for you is basically on par with a mirror when it comes to using a 6-slot or an 8-slot trailer. You're, yeah, just, it's not good. So they want me to deliver here with a 6-slot trailer. And then over, where's the other one? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to drop all this off at the retreat. And then we got to take another run over, I think it's somewhere over in here. It's just a really I think it's like over here. It's a really fucked up place, but we'll get it. So just so you understand, this is the reason why I came here, to shorten the trip. We got to come through this way. I'd love to say we can cut through that, but not with the 6-slot. We can't. We're going to have to come around here, come up, go through here, climb up this, drive through here, drive up here, jackknife the trailer this way, drive back through this way, get real religious with hugging this side right here, getting up to this tree, coming up around, turning, going this way, backing up again, going, and then we'll be able to make it through that way. Or we could just come up, like I said, go zigzagging through, hit the tracks, drive the tracks all the way through to here, come here, hit a refuel, back up, go through the sunflower seeds over here, cut across, go and drive right in through here, drive straight up into the thing, unload, and then back up out, and then haul ass. And I'm telling you right now, if we go this way, if we go the other way, when I'm saying if we go through here, it will suck ass, and it's just, to me, not worth it. What truck is this? Oh, this is the Mercedes-Benz. That's right, I have it here as a fuel point. But we're here. We're going to cruise through. And I think the smarter way to go would be to hit the tracks. And then come in through here and go this way. I'm just not even lying. Because this way is way, way too... oh, where are we at here? I lost track right here. If you look here, way, way technical. We're going to have to take this anyway. But the same is said here. And we're in a 6-slot trailer. So this section here, this is all, and then trying to turn here is all going to be a motherfucker. Because we'd have to drive up. Try to make it around all the shit in here. It makes it look like it's so roomy right in here, but it isn't. Because right here is some cement pillars. Right here and right here. The 6-slot can't fit through. So we have to find a way to jackknife make it around here. That's why I don't want to take this way. So we'll get on it, and you'll see what we're doing. See, like, the low range on this, use your ponies. Fuck you, we're going straight up. We're going straight up, boys. I'm not about to fuck with that hole. I know what it's gonna try to do, and I just don't want none of it. Oh, dude, we're right there. The tree is glowing green. The goddamn tree is green. There we go. Maybe that gave us enough room. Dude, it's right there. Nobody said the things I do is smart, people. Yeah. And this is why I'm the king and you're the peasants. Man, this thing does not like to drive on railroad tracks. Holy shit. Man, when Guy tweaked this high range gear, he didn't fuck about, did he? Okay. That's a thing. I'm racing the sun right now. That is a massive fucking spider. Well, that truck is definitely OP. Yeah, you hear your older brother, don't ya? Yeah. Like he's out there eating dad. I can hear him. Go out there and mess with him. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing, dog? Are you losing your mind? My Doberman is, yeah, he's losing his fucking mind. Okay. We have had our fun with this bad boy. The mod menu is completely janky right now on this game. I have to manually go in. I tried deleting old file or old vehicles that I was using, you know, unsubscribing and doing that, and the mod menu it's bugged out. I can't add any new stuff, and I can't get the old stuff to shut down. But you know, for now we got this. I got rid of the decoder and the other thing and all that. So yeah, you're taking the engine out of that truck and trying to drive it in this truck and expect success. And I mean, honestly, nobody was expecting success. Nobody. I had trucks for days. I think I have like 150 trucks. 150 trucks. Where with vehicles? Blah, 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 blah. 133. I have 133 trucks. And I think duplicates, I probably have like 4. I think I have 4 duplicates altogether. And the only reason they're duplicates was because they were free. Because I still have those free vehicles from the beginning of the game. I never sold them. Because I'm a tight ass. And I like free things. There we go. Yeah, these 2 vehicles are super fun too. With these tires, they take care of business on stability. That is for damn sure, and traction. Just these tires are as far as I'm concerned, one of the best tires in the game. Hands down. Nobody can argue it. Use them. You'll see. Okay. The last run before the cold. It looks like a task. Me no likey tasks. Yeah, oversized cargo. These are 4 slots. I believe a container pad is 6 slot. I believe that's a 6 slot and 2 4 slot. Well, let me rephrase that. A 6 slot and 3, count them, 3 4 slots. So this run is a 3 truck run right here. We can't even fit that on that. We can't even fit it on that. The oversized container might fit on there. I think the oversized container will fit on there. But it's a no dice. Like, this one here is the only truck that can haul oversized containers, is this one. Right here. This bad boy right here. And this bad boy right here. This bad boy right here. We're gonna check and see. Nope. Good fucking call checking that one, huh? I think if we flatbed this, you can. I think there's an extended flatbed. There was supposed to be an extended flatbed on this that went the full length, you see what I mean, of that extended. So when the fuck did that not happen? Because this was supposed to be a 4 slot. When did they honey dick and fix it and take that out? Ah. Yeah. Well, that's saying it's a 4 slot there. But it's not. Like that right there, you see what I mean? From where it's mounted there, right there, it's supposed to go all the way to the end, and that's a 5 slot. I think somebody actually made an extended bed for this too in the mod menu because of this. Because of this right here. They were like, wait a minute. So they extended it. This was supposed to be something that was to be addressed, and it never did. About the 4-slot actually hauling 4-slot shit. Yeah, see? That one is the, like I said, I thought this one would do it. So I was right. The only one that couldn't do it is that truck there. That's fucking insane. UDA. That's fucking insane, dude. I do not want to have to drive that truck back there 4 fucking times. I really do not. Well, we had the Barone there. This, we gotta load the shit on this with the Barone. But I'm gonna tell you right now, we're not gonna have a good time with it, so. Oh, there's a good part. That was a winner. My dog's looking at me like, what the hell just happened there? An old man farted, dog. Deal with it. I'm old. I'm allowed to fart. Oh, good hit. Did that even dent the bumper? It didn't even move it. That's how big that bumper. I like these bumpers, dude. These things will take out everything else, but won't hurt this truck. I need some better lighting. It's getting hard to see. Yeah, look at that. Like, no fucking damage. It bent an antenna. I mean, I am trying to take a truck that isn't really meant to be doing this at 90 miles an hour. I'm trying to go 90 miles an hour for fun. Just to do it. Boom! See, in real life, that telephone pole would have snapped right in two and would have flew through the air way the fuck out of the way. Booyakasha, biatch! This truck is the baddest motherfucker of all time. It is the baddest motherfucker in this game. When it comes to horsepower, I wish they would put this engine in any truck you wanted. Because goddamn! That's all you gotta say about my yacht. Where's the shit box? Yeah, see? We're way the fuck over here. In the middle of bumfucked Egypt. Told you. I thought it was here. No, it's here. And to get in here is just, it's a motherfucker too. Trust me. Yay! See, we made it that far. This is gonna be a fun one. Dude, I wasn't even going fast. I wasn't even fucking going fast, dude, for real. I wasn't even going fast. Oh, what fresh hell are we doing? Well, lucky for me. Where is it? There it is. We got that there, and we're not that far away. At least it decided to do it like, you know, a quarter mile away from where we started. Oh my god, dude. Ugh. This thing has been running the whole time. Tells you how good this thing is on gas. Yeah, that Kenworth, man, it goes very quickly. It's a very rapid, very powerful truck. And I do not, I'm incapable of driving it slowly. There's one on the Western Star, sorry. Yeah. I just want to go so fucking rapid fast to that motherfucker, dude. And it's not made for it. It isn't. You would think that I've done this a million times before with this truck in this truck, and you may be right. Okay, Cochise. Slow it down a little bit. Fuck that. Full send it, dude. Let's go. Woo! I fucking rolled it again. I told you, dude, I'm incapable. I want to fucking grip it and rip it, dude. Like, as fast as this motherfucker can go. This truck is sick as fuck, dude. This is literally a fucking land barge. I'm not even kidding you, dude. It is so fucking big. Like, look at how much fucking fuel this thing uses. It is fucking redonkulous. Dude, seriously? It's in the fucking green, dude. I'm looking at it. That tree is fully in the green. Fucking lying motherfucker. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Fuck this. Really? You're gonna be that fucking dick sucker? I'm getting irritated because, dude, I fucking know I was... I know I had the fucking thing far enough up for it to fucking grab from the rear and help pull it up. Just being a fucking asshole is what it's doing. It's gonna have to make me fucking do shit that there's no need to do. We have to go up over where we're at. There's no way we're making it around that corner. There's a hairpin corner at the end with trees on a hill with a fucking rock slide. It's that truck is not gonna make it through there. I have to go up that way. That's the only way that truck is gonna make it. You'll see when I drive this all the fucking way around to get up there to tug something I shouldn't have to tug. That literally has the fucking end of the trailer and the winch. We're in tree zone and you can see it. And it still wants to be a fucktard. Irritates me. Wasted my motherfucking time, dude. Now, am I upset? No. It's like, this is what I'm saying. If we go down there, it will roll. I don't want to have to drive all the way down there to show you, but I will. And there's no way for us to cut the turn here and go through there in the truck. So, to give you a glory hole shot of this, hard leaning left with rock claim, this truck would hit this rock lean and we would have to try to make it around this. Then hopefully not get stuck here. And as we turn up here, hopefully because of the angle, you can see what this one's at as we're turning. Because it's so long, not roll down into that shit. And then you got another roll point right here. Hard lean. See? Boom. Hard lean. Right here. Another one here. These are the things that I've been trying to fucking avoid. Gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Are you, what the fuck, dude? Are you gonna connect today, you stupid fuck? Oh my fucking god. I am getting so motherfucking pissed off right now, dude. Like, not joking. fuck this, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, I'm not gonna sit here with a fucking 5-slot trailer trying to drive that shit through here, a 5 or 6 slot. It's too much of a fucking nightmare, dude. You have 0 fucking room, and you gotta use the fucking craziest shit, dude. I'm not in the fucking mood to fuck with that. I just am not. This thing can make it. I know it can. It's just too much of a motherfucker right now, and I'm too tired to start thinking logically. Like, stop trying to off-road a truck that will fucking high center. I'm gonna call her a night, dude. It's fucking 1 in the morning. I haven't had a break in a hot minute, and I'm tired. We at least got one of the oversized over there. We can slap it on the back of the fucking... We can drag it down the hill and put it back on the other truck. If we gotta, you know, just to get it around the corners and shit. And then load it up on something else, because, I mean, we can load it on this, but this is a fucking gas hog. And I really don't want to stop and have to sit there and drive fucking 3 trucks just to keep fueling this one truck for 9 fucking loads. Or 3 loads. It'll turn a 3-load run into like a 12 fucking load, and I'm just not gonna do it. So we're gonna find better equipment, and, we're gonna roll with it. Most likely it's gonna end up being that sumbitch right over here. Right over, no. This motherfucker right here. Yeah, you see, we can go all the way to 1,000,000 torque. But I'm not doing that, see? I mean, right here, it says 3. Like I said, they just write whatever the fuck they want on there. But it don't have 3,000,000 torque, or 300,000. This thing pulls like the fucking, like this. You know, I mean... Like, they're saying this is a B-class engine. Bullshit, dude. Like, this engine right here is literally the fucking engine that's already in the white. They just smack up the high gear and go, oh, it has 300,000 torque. No, it don't. It fucking don't, dude. It makes me sick that they do that. Because they're lying. They're full of shit. Most annoying fucking thing, dude. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot to put the fucking crane on it. Like a dipshit. big tires. Bro, it said fucking large, oversized. Okay, are you all seeing the fucking shit that I'm seeing? It says oversized cargo container 1. Delivered to container pad. So loading zone is here. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Oh my fucking god, dude. So the oversized cargo had to go here, which I didn't see that because it's buried under all that white shit. And drove it all the fucking way to this toilet. And I mean, we literally, like, we were here when we came in. I could have just fucking drove, like, literally, like, right here, and then, boom, done. With the oversized. We have an oversized fucking container sitting right there. So we're just gonna take this, and we're gonna fucking take that there, and we're gonna slap it on this prick here, and then we're gonna call it a fucking dizzy. Cause, yeah, not fucking cool. Oh my god, dog. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh. Oh, the son of a bitch. Oh. Oh, you stanky motherfucker, bro. Dude. There is no way legitimately that your fucking asshole stinks, dude, bro. 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 Yeah, you see, and them legs are down, so... I don't think this is long enough. And I'm being fucking honest, I don't think this is long enough. It is not. Well, that was a good idea gone bad. Fuck it, don't care. Ain't that about a motherfucker? Fucking start your shit. Just fucking don't start your fucking shit. I see the fucking bullshit you're trying to pull, game. I see your bullshit, and I raise it a fuck you. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, go fuck yourself. There we go. There's no fucking way I'm hung up on this tree. I am fucking hung up on this tree. How? Oh my fucking god, this game, dude. Okay, good. Okay. Well, we got the first leg of that shit done. Supposed to be hauling two of the regular. So that's a 4 slot. Oh. I think we could fit one in this and one in the bed of another. Yeah, we should be able to fit a container in this and a container on a double. No, I don't have those trailers back here, damn it. That's not a bad little truck either. We could use that, but I'd rather, I mean, honestly, I'd rather have a fucking better trailer. Where are all my trailers? There's no way they're all over there. That's the 450. That's a water trailer. That is, I was a bit waiting for somebody to see that Easter egg that I put up there, you know. I drove this literally right up this right here. And went through here, no bullshit. And came around and parked right there with the Apache. The Apache drove straight up this bitch. Oh, no, it was right here. This is where I drove it up. Right through here. And then came around and parked it there. I drove up this. Right here. I thought I drove here. But no, it was through here. I drove through here and parked it there. Went right up the face of this bitch. That's why I wish there was a fucking trailer hitch on this thing. It would be such a great fucking hauler. Okay, I really don't want to use that flatbed. Terrain is too uneven and it would fucking easily fall off that. I don't want to have to buy another trailer. So really the only choice I got is we're going to call it here, and I've got to drive clear the fuck over and grab it out of that. We passed it, in fact, and I was thinking about stopping and grabbing it with the fucking crane. And I should have, but like an idiot, I didn't. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Right here. This trailer. It's a medium cargo. It will haul a regular cargo container in that. In fact, I've done it before. We've had to haul cargo containers. Where the fuck is it? I do think it was out here. Out here to the logging. It was either there or there. I think it was fertilizer farm. Yeah, it was fertilizer farm. There's a lot of goddamn cargo containers in this game that goes everywhere. It's fucking insane. But we need to drop 2 here. But you seen how fucking shiesty it is through here. So basically the only thing we can do at this point is there we go. Get rid of that. We're gonna have to drive this all the fucking way back, which isn't too bad because where we gotta go isn't that far from here. I love the chassis flex on this truck. The chassis flex and the suspension on this truck make it one of the best haulers in the game. Like, bar none. Because that chassis just like flexes so fucking hardcore with the terrain. Keeps it balanced and holding on. It's not afraid to get busy. We're gonna load this up and get it ready for tomorrow's run, but it's like almost like 1:30. I have slept probably enough today to warrant a 1:32 in the morning finish. So we will be ready for tomorrow's run to finish this out. Oh, thank you all for watching. It's a One Tree Jibber Live saying I'm out of here. Peace and chicken grease. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notifications, all that good rigmarole so my videos can get out there for people to watch. I love y'all. Bye-bye.